Hi fellow makeup fiends, so today I'm doing a little tutorial. I don't do them a lot, just kind of I got a bit stick on one of them that I did. I don't have the best camera and I'm not a makeup artist by any means of the term. I just love makeup and experimenting with it. So I posted a picture from Sugar Pill Cosmetics Facebook page on my page, and Elaine 12 Jones suggested that I should try doing it for my channel because she knows I'm quite into my bright eye looks at the moment. So I thought, well, why not? So I've given it a go, as you can see. It's not for the faint of heart, but if you fancy giving this a try, and then keep watching and I'll show you the products that I use and me putting it on. Like I said, no expert. I really like the way it's turned out actually, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Oh, and I'm going to name it something, but I'm not entirely sure that it's going to be a brilliant name. I'm just going to come up with something on the spur of a moment. So what I'd like you to do if you watch this video is comment in your comment, just put in what you think I should call this look, and then I'll pick one of those names and rename the video. So thanks for watching. Bye. So I'm starting this look with the base products already on. I will tell you what I've used, but it was just kind of to save time in the video. So I always put my Time Moisturiser Cream on first. I'm always on the lookout to get more of these because I absolutely love it. I put it on every morning before I put my makeup on. So that goes on first. And then I used Lashline Perfector Velvet Touch Primer, which is this. Preview 2 currently on Gosh in Superdrug. I think it's still on, it was on yesterday. And this is just a very velvety thick white cream. Goes on, obviously it doesn't go on white, it just disappears into the skin, but it's really good for scarred skin, or I don't know, it just kind of blurs everything very nicely. And if you do have small scars and acne scars, then this will actually help disguise those. Obviously not very advanced, but it will actually help. So I've got that on, and then I put on my Garnier BB cream for oily to combination skin. I love this stuff, it's amazing. And then I used my True Match by L'Oreal foundation. I'm pretty sure this is in Rose Pearl. Normally I'd add some of MAC's strobe lotion to that to give a glowy sort of finish, but I'm actually, because it's a very colourful bright eye and I'm going to do quite a colourful lip, I've gone for a very matte sort of looking, well not matte but not shiny, not glowy foundation, because I think it would be just a bit too much with all the colour going on the eye. So I've used that, and then I use the Lumi Magique under the eyes just to give a little bit of brightness because I haven't slept very well this week with it being very hot. So that is what I've used for the base, and I'm just, excuse me, I'm just going to clear those off the desk because I've got a lot of stuff out, as you can see. And then brow wise, I've got the HD brow kit on. This one looks, this in Bombshell, yeah, this one's in Bombshell, and that's what it looks like. And I've actually just used this colour because I wanted to go for something that didn't have any warmth in it. The other one's quite a warm brown, so I've gone for the more ashy colour just to keep quite a neutral brow really. So I put that on, and I used my brow brush from Real Techniques to do that. And that's it. So I haven't done anything else. So we're going to get on and we're going to put the eye primer on first. This one's the number 7 one. As you can see, much loved. I find this is the best one to keep on colourful eyeshadows. I think eyeshadows just stick really well to this particular eye primer. And it's very creamy and velvety. Feels lovely on the skin. And I just think with the colour of this, it just kind of gives you a nice coloured base. It doesn't have a lot of colour to it, but it can cancel out imperfections on the eyelid and just sort of mute down colour. I think it brightens up the eye area quite a lot. So I'll put that on. Oh, I did forget to say I did put the foundation on with a slightly smudged buffing brush from Real Techniques because I think my foundation goes on really beautiful with that. And I know some people say that they can't quite manage with that, but it's just a case of really practicing with it. It's just getting the right motion with the brush. Yeah, so that's that. So yeah, I can shut that drawer now. So we're going to go on to the eyes. So the eye look itself was a one from Sugar Pill Cosmetics Facebook page, and I shared the photo on my page. I do tend to share a lot of their photos on my page because I just love the eye makeup it's amazing. And I shared the photo, and Elaine 12 Jones said I should maybe try this on my channel, so I thought, yeah, why not, because I actually really love the picture and I love the bright colours because I'm quite into bright colours. Unfortunately, obviously that's Sugar Pill Cosmetics. It's 2 palettes of theirs called Heartbreaker and Midori, and they're quite expensive, so don't have any Sugar Pill. So I've had to actually gather together quite a few palettes to get all of these colours together, so there might be a little bit of shuffling about while I try and get the right colours in place, but yeah, I think I've lost my green. Is that it? See, and I thought I was organised. Yes. Right, so we'll get started. Just going to zoom you in. I'm going to do this eye. Oh. Okay. That's it. So, I think the easiest colours to start with are probably going to be putting maybe on the blue base, because I think that I can probably pack the green on over that. So it was quite a bright blue, and this one was quite a challenge to find something in my collection that was that particular bright blue. I don't really have anything like that colour. So the nearest one that I could find is Radium by Urban Decay. That's in the NYC, I have to hold it right back here so you can see the front, the NYC palette. So yeah, we're going to give that a go. So I'm going to use Real Techniques brushes for most of this, but I do have some other brushes here because there is a lot of colour used in this particular look. So try to make some space somewhere. And I need my trusty mirror. So this colour, I'm just going to put it across the eyelid. I'm not going to go right into the corner because we've got quite a limey sort of colour going in there, and I don't want to go in there with this colour. It might be a bit too dominating. I want to take it into the crease and just a little bit up out of the crease, not too far. And it does go out a little at the edge, so that is the bright blue. Looks a bit crazy at the moment, but I find once the eyeliner is on at the end, you can then go back in with the brushes, and you're better off at that point being able to fix up any of the lines really. So I like to clean my brushes as I go, so you will hear a lot of noises. It's just me spraying the brush, clean and spray it. And I'm going to do a review on the brush clean and spray as well, because it's really good stuff and I think it's a great price for how much you get. So that's the blue, looking a bit mad. I think we'll go in with the green and lime now before we do the edge of the crease. So put this on the drawer, easier. So the green and lime. Okay. Under the eye. Right, so green wise, I've got this LA Colours palette. Here's Beth sent me this, and I quite like the green in this one for this look because it's quite a muted green. I did have a little bit of a look at the but that is too green, so I decided not to go with that one. Right, sorry about that. Whenever there's barting to be done, I don't know why, but Harry doesn't go downstairs to join in. He prefers to do it up here. I think he's just a bit too lazy these days. So we're going to take this green in the LA Colours palette. I don't think that these have any names or anything, but it's a really nice green and it looks really good for this particular look because it's not like a very bright green. And I'm going to take that into the middle of the eye. And I'm going to need to pack this on, I think, because obviously that blue is quite bright. When I've actually got this on, the swatch looked very close to what I was needing, but I don't think it is. So we're actually going to go over the top with a bit of graffiti and see whether that actually helps. Oh yeah, actually those two colours are perfect together. That green underneath just seems to take away the really green brightness of this one. So I think that's perfect. So really what I'm doing with this one is going into the centre of the eye, not going in the corner because the lime's going there, and it doesn't go right out to the edge, so just kind of shaping it down there. So it's kind of a semicircle shape in the centre of the eye. So that's the green. Now the lime colour, I've got something that's fairly close. We'll have to wait and see what it looks like on the skin. I'm not really sure how that's going to turn out, but we'll have a look. So just cleaning that brush off as I go. Right, so I'm going to get the lighter green colour. Sorry, I used one of the shading brushes. I think it's called a shading brush. Real Techniques shading brush. That's what I used on the green colour. And now we're going to use another shading brush. I've got a couple of these. It's handy to have more than one of these because if you're using a couple of colours together. And I'm using the Carnival palette, which is by Sue Moxley. I think it's Carnival. It's a famous by Sue Moxley eye collection. Oh no, it's a festival. I'm going to use this colour here, and I'm just going to bring that on the inner corner. So that's in the inner corner, and it actually goes a little underneath, so I'm just going to dab that into the eye corner and take it just slightly along. That's what that looks like. I know it all looks a bit mad at the moment, but it really is all in blending of the final colours into it that I think makes the look. Sorry, I keep looking across here. That's where I've got my laptop set up so I can see the picture. So with that on, I want to go and take the blending colour for the top of the look. So that's like just into the crease and just outside of it. And for that, I'm going to use the Deluxe crease brush from Real Techniques. And the colour that I found that I like for this particular look, again this one, sorry, it doesn't have a name I don't think. I will have a quick look on the back of the palette. Oh, they do have names. Oh, but they're not really names, so I think it could be light blue. Kind of just very basic, like light blue, grey, dark blue. Very exciting. So this is the number 17 palette. This was from Christmas, and this is the one, as you remember, I got a fabulous bargain on this one. So the colour I'm going to use is this one here. So that's the light blue, and you can see it's got a little bit more of an aqua hint to it, that one. So, and I think this is where you will start to see some of the look come together a little bit. I'm going to take some of that down into the inner corner, just gently, I don't want a lot there, and then up on top of the blue. That's what makes this look very pretty. It's like a very bright blue, but then it fades out to that lovely aqua colour. Hopefully I'm still in shot for you. Now I think that that looks really nice, and I think that that brings those colours a lot better together. It's quite difficult to do this look. I mean, it's a lot of colour, but it's also because the picture itself, you can't actually see like the whole of our eye because the eye is open, so you're not exactly sure where some of these colours go. Well, you can kind of see, but you know. So that is that part done. So we're now going to go on to the under eye, which I've got the perfect matches for these colours, I think. And that is in the Urban Decay Deluxe Shadow Box. This is the first palette I ever bought, and it's much loved, and it's starting to look a little bit used. And the mirror's cracked, and oh yeah, probably need to get a new one of these at some point. So I want to go for a different brush actually to put these on, just because this is a very delicate part of it because it's under the eye, so you don't want big clumpy brushes for that. So I'm going to use, I like to get the names for you. I'm using the, no I'm not, I don't want that one. Right, I'm going to use two brushes for this look because I've got two colours and I don't really want to be cleaning between and mixing things up. So the first brush I'm going to use for this look is the detailing brush from Real Techniques. And then also from Real Techniques, I'm going to use, oh no, that can't be right. So this is the detail brush. I've read this one wrong. It's because it was upside down. The accent brush, so the detail and the accent brush. I'm going to use the detailing brush for the purple colour because that's probably the most dramatic. That's on the outer eye corner, so we're going to take this detailing brush and just gently put that on under the eye area and put it just right under the corner and then bring it down. Now you want to bring it just past halfway, and that's why the pink is going to blend in with it. Actually, I think I might just try using the other side of this brush. And I'm going to use the other colour in this palette, sorry, that was Ransom if I didn't say, and the next colour I'm using is Fishnet. So Fishnet's going to just blend into the purple, so we're actually going to go over the top of the purple with this pink. And it's just going to meet up with that lovely sort of chartreuse colour. And that's what that looks like. Does it look anything like the photo? Not really sure at this point. But I kind of think sometimes eyelets don't really come together. They don't come together until you get your liner on and stuff. I am going to take a bit more of the tealer, the little bit of an aqua colour, because I feel like I haven't got enough of that on in the corner. Right, what I've just done is I've took a bit more of the bright blue from the Urban Decay palette and then run that back in and just patted it in so that you can get the vibrance of that colour again. Right, so now we're going to move on to the liner, and then I hope I can get this right. So we're going to use Maybelline's gel liner in black for this, and it's got a little bit of a flicked line at the end. And I'm using the Gosh brush. Doesn't have a name. Doesn't have a name on it, but it is just basically the angled eyeliner brush. So just going to dab that in, get the excess off, and then what I'm going to do is, it's not lined all the way across, so we're going to take it from roughly where it's lined, which is just before the lime, and we're just going to do a very fine line there. Now you can tell I'm not expert with this. What I tend to do with colours when I'm doing a look like this and copying a look, I put all my colours on and then I play around with them once they're on, because then I can kind of see where I need to go. Because right now I can see that I need a bit more of the lime colour in there. That's a lot better. So we've got our line across our eye, and now we want to do our winged area. So I'm hoping I'm still in shot. I do the top of the wing first. Draw the line down. And it's not a dramatic wing, so you don't want anything huge for this look. I think I've made the line a little too thick, but never mind. Happy with that, with the winged area. And then I'm going to take my Aqua Graffiti eyeliner pen and we're just going to tidy the edge of the wing up a little bit, just to give it a better point. That's it. Now under the actual liner itself is quite a sharp line, and what I think it is like a white eyeliner. So I'm going to use Yayo, which is the Urban Decay white liner, and I'm going to do the waterline with it, and then I'm going to do that line as well. I'm actually going to start with that line underneath. I love how this looks in the waterline. It really brightens up the whole eye area. It's definitely going to make those colours pop. That's that. Right, now I need another angled brush, or just a flat brush. So this one is a Ruby and Millie flat brush, and just to get a bit more definition with that white, because it is a little bit difficult on top of such bright colours, I'm going to take a NYX shadow. These are the cream glitters, and I'm going to use the silver one. Put that just underneath the eye. I'm not entirely sure about this look. How it's looking at the minute. Right. So because I've gone a little bit thicker with the eyeliner than I'd wanted, I'm just going to get a touch more graffiti and just pop a bit of green just above it. Alright, yeah, I'm loving that. So I've just popped that just above the black liner there, centre of the eye out to the corner, and I love how that looks. Right, so in the look itself as well, it's actually got the purple coming out underneath the wing. So just gonna take a touch of this purple and pull that up. What's it there? I think that in the Urban Decay 15th anniversary palette. No, I've seriously run out of room. Yeah, this is great. So there's a colour in here called Junkshow, which is very bright pink. I'm actually thinking that that other pink fishnet got a little lost, so we're going to try it with some Junkshow. As you can see, I have not practiced this beforehand. Oh yeah, much better. Now with this you can actually see that you've got very vibrant pink there, and you can actually see the definition between the pink and the purple. I'm really happy with that. Yeah. So that's it. And I can bring you in, guys. Looks quite messy, of course. Doesn't look so bad far away. Then again, it looks a bit mad with just one icon. So I'm going to go ahead and complete the other eye, and then I'll see you at the end to put the rest of my makeup on. So there's the other eye done. I actually like the job on this eye a lot better. The liner just looks a lot more finished. And as you can see, it's quite a wild look. Really bright. I like it though. I just need to put some mascara on. And what I did do is I put on some Truth and Light, which is the Magically Cool liquid powder from MAC, and I put that all over my face. I absolutely love that powder, it's beautiful. So that just gives me a little bit of a finished look, and it also helped deal with some of the fallout issues that I had. I haven't actually done a brow highlight, so I am so sorry I've used like a million and one things in this look. I just didn't seem to have one palette that did it all. So I'm just going to take the Too Faced Pixie Pinups palette. Just going to use my finger, and I'm going to take Leading Lady, which is this sort of peachy sort of goldy colour, and just apply that in the brow. Just gives it a little bit of a highlight. And I really hope this doesn't look drag queen because it's really very bold. So that's that, and I'm now going to go on to doing blush and lips. I was going to go for a pink lip with this look, but now that it's complete, because what you've got to bear in mind is that everybody's eye shape is different. You might have you know, more eyelid on show, you may have more upper eye, you may have a deeper crease, so it's going to look on everybody, it's going to look very different, but it's just basically blending the colours into where they go. I did a little drawing that I will put at the end that just kind of shows you where the colours go, or where I thought the colours would go. Well, I like it though, it's really bright, and I'm quite into bright looks right now. It's just a shame that I had to access so many different palettes to get the look. And look, this is my cloth cleaning the brushes, because a lot of bright looks going into this look. So what we'll do is, I haven't decided on the lip as yet, but I'm going to do my mascara first. So the mascara I've been enjoying a lot this week is the Avon Super Magnify Mascara. Quite simple packaging. I've had this quite a while. It's got quite a unique wand, I might as well show you. It's just absolutely tiny. I got this ages ago from my Avon rep, but I just never tried it. I think it was on offer and I thought, oh well, why not? I love the wand. I just feel, because you haven't got all those big bristles, that you can get further in, because I usually end up being quite smudgy. And I feel this gets me a little bit more control of how much product goes on the lash. This eye look would probably look really great for a night out with some really nice dark, vampy, quite thick lashes on, because it is a very dramatic look. Now I'm going to come up with some sort of name for the look, but if you can think of a better name, then please leave it in the comments below. I don't know if you can see, this is just amazing stuff. It's beautiful, I love it. So that is the Avon Super Magnify. And then on my lower lash line, I'm actually using Clinique's lower lash line mascara. It's a cute little thing, very nice packaging. And then the brush on this is ridiculous, but I'm going to use that because I always have issues with my lower lashes. I always end up with like a ton of mascara on my face. Oh sorry, hope you can still see, because I need to use a mirror for this. I just usually find that if you run it backwards and forwards, get quite a nice coverage, and then you can see where they are, and then you can apply a bit more. Okay, so that is the mascara. So we're going to go on to blusher. Now, because it's quite a dramatic look, I decided to go for my super duper most of the time reach for if I can't decide what to wear with a look. Frat Boy! Love this blusher. I have a couple of backups of this already. It's just amazing. So that is the colour. It's a beautiful pinky peach. And of course I'm going to use my Real Techniques blush brush for that because I love this brush. It's probably one of my favourite from Real Techniques. And as you can see, it's not like a really dramatic colour. And you don't want a dramatic colour when you've got such dramatic eyes, I don't think. Not because I'm going out today. Just to put my L'Oreal and stuff, but I might get a few funny looks. But I don't want to have dramatic cheeks. So that's enough of that. I don't want a massive amount on. And then just to clean that off. I can't believe how much product this brush cleaner gets off. I mean, you know, I've used other brush cleaners and this just seems to be really one of the best I've used. So that's that, and then I'm going to take my highlight and contour brush from Real Techniques. I'm going to take Porcelain Pink from MAC. This is an MSF. I absolutely love it. The whole of the dome is gone because I literally use this so much, and I usually just dab in the side of the brush. I'm just going to put that on the cheekbones. I've gone for this because it's not like a super duper in your face like Lightscapade, which is quite pearly. This is just a lovely pink, so it's quite natural. A little bit on the nose, Cupid's bow, and a little on the chin. So yeah, it might not even show up greatly well on the actual camera, but that's just nice and natural. It's lovely. So that is that, and then we're going to move on to lips. Right, now I have MAC's Lip Eraser, and I have a colour combination I was going for, which I'm not entirely sure about now. So I've got one of these Revlon. This is the Just Bitten Lip Stain pencils, and this one is in Balm Stain. Just Bitten Kissable Balm Stain in Devotion. It's quite bright. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for something a bit more nude. So, and I was going to put an MNY lip gloss on, but I'm not. I'm going to go for something a bit more nude for this look. So, just a second. So I'm going to go for Innocence Beware by MAC from the Venomous Villains collection. Really, really pretty nude. Got a little hint of peachy colour to it. So it's not like concealer. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I think that is probably the best sort of colour. How did that word escape me? So I think that's the best kind of colour for this look, because, you know, if I was going out on a night time, I'd wear the pink. Without a doubt, I'd wear that pink. Been wearing it all week. I've actually worn it about 2 or 3 times this week, and it's the most beautiful pink. I will wear it in a video because I absolutely love it. But for this look, I just think I need to stick a little bit more neutral. So I will get another MNY from Maybelline out. Absolutely love these little glosses. Now I've never actually seen these in the shop, not in like Superdrug or Boots. I think it's a line that we didn't get over here, but you can get these in TK Maxx if you look about. They do them, when I got them, they were in packs of 4 and you got 4 for 6. So I got 2 packs because they were totally different colours. There's actually 12 colours in the range, and then they had a pack 6 for $7.99. I picked that up. I want to say, yeah, because in the packs that I got before I got 8, but one of the colours was repeated, so I gave that away. And then in this pack of 6, another one of the colours was repeated, and I kept it as a backup because it's my favourite, and it's actually this one. It's a really beautiful nude. So there are 12 colours in the range, and I absolutely love them. I love how they feel. They're not super sticky. They're really quite light. They have a nice colour to them and a nice shine, and they smell really nice. So yeah, so that's the Maybelline MNY. I think I can take these crazy clips out now and look a bit more human. So, messy hair, but you can kind of get an idea of the look. Kept the skin quite simple, and the lips quite simple, and that's it. So, hopefully you've enjoyed this. I think it's a pretty good try, pretty good attempt at the picture itself, and I will enclose some pictures of the look at the end. And thank you very much for watching. See you all soon. Bye.